Vietnam's interest in PNG is largely in fisheries. As a nation that is one of the fastest growing economies in Southeast Asia, the fisheries sector makes up the fifth largest contributing sector in Vietnam's economy. The MOU that was signed yesterday was specifically on fisheries.
We will both work together in looking at areas of cooperation within this year. And then we've discussed that from next year onwards, we'll be implementing some of these arrangements under the MOU.
The Vietnamese head of delegation said through an interpreter that Vietnam has a lot to offer to PNG.
Vietnam do very well about the aquaculture and processing, so we welcome your side can exchange the information, the knowledge and technology. That's Vietnam have advantage and experience. Thank you.
On illegal, undetected and unreported fishing, this MOU is the start of more discussions.
But what we saw is basically setting up the framework, which is already in place through the Memorandum of Understanding, and then we will dialogue on the strategies and the way forward in how we can work together in combating IUU. Hotline is one of those that we've identified, but I think it requires a bit more dialogue between us to finalize.
Mr. Tam said the government of Vietnam does not support illegal fishing by Vietnamese vessels in PNG waters.
We will treat very strictly with the owner of the vessel and also for the captain who is go to the abroad sea water. And I want to share the information that in the future we will cooperate not only in the PNG but for the other country near the Vietnam in the fishery cooperation.
He said their discussions with the two Vietnamese prisoners confirmed that the illegal fishermen are from poor, uneducated backgrounds. Further discussions between PNG and its new partner have one major obstacle: the language barrier. This first bilateral was made possible through a Vietnamese interpreter who was part of the Vietnamese delegation. With the start of this new relationship, PNG may now have to invest in learning the Vietnamese language. Sarah Aupong, National EMTV News.